Hi guys, welcome back to WePlaysSG, where we unbox, review and show you how these games are played. So today we have Meeples and Monsters by AEG Games, and it's a game designed by Oli Steiners, as you can see here. And this is, as you can see, a Kickstarter edition, and it's weird that they actually pasted the sticker onto the board directly, but okay. Yep, so this is I think the second newest, the newest being the Rolling Heights, which is also another game by AEG. So yeah, basically this is a bag building game, which is interesting because it's building the bags with meeples, meaning you actually get like different colored meeples inside the bag on top of your standard ones that you start off with. And then as you can see from the artwork, probably they are kind of like flattened peoples because they are supposed to be meeples. Yeah, so basically you are building a bag of meeples which can help you fight monsters, and after that, using I think some meeples you can actually use them to like gain other meeples, the stronger meeples. So yeah, this is a very interesting take. Of course, I think it's not something that we didn't see before, but it's interesting that you are building your bag using meeples. So they've also recently done some interesting game regarding meeples as well, which is in the Rolling Heights, which is their newest Kickstarter. So they're actually using the meeples to roll as though they are dice, basically. So it's depending on how the meeples stand after you roll them, then it kind of decides what benefits you get and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is a 45 to 60 minutes game, plays for ages 14 and up and 2 to 4 players, so there's no solo mode here. And yeah, and I think that the Kickstarter version actually adds like a sort of mini tower expansion, which I'm not too sure how it works, but yeah. So I backed this, I think like about almost a year ago, somewhere last year, but yeah, I didn't get the Rolling Heights because, well, budget. So yeah, I actually skipped that one, and I hope I won't regret it. But anyway, this is Meeples and Monsters. Let's get opening. Okay, so yeah, the string is actually pretty big and loose, so I have to cut carefully around the edges. So yeah, so once again, this is Meeples and Monsters, and let's unbox this. Okay, so once again, no art at the back, which I'm not surprised. Okay, let's put this here. Alright, so before we get to the rulebook, you can actually see, can let you guys see the arts over here. So yeah, we don't actually get like monster meeples here, but yeah, I think they're just carrying along with the theme. So yeah, this is like I think the most normal workers that you get. Yeah, try and be careful, making sure things don't fall out. So yeah, that's like a stronger meeples that you can get, the purple ones. As well as this, the green one. Yep. Okay, so with the rulebook, it's a fairly big rulebook. It's like yeah, the same size of the box. So let's take a look at what's inside. A little bit folded, but it's okay. So we are given the game components here, and the continued game components. We have the board, double-sided hero cards, prestige hero cards. So these are the ones that is the more special ones. We can see, so this is the purple one that we saw earlier, And these are the, I guess, the regular heroes. And yeah, we have all different colors. I'm not sure if they are going to be screen printed. I think they are. So we have the setup of the whole deck. Kind of like Tiny Epic Dungeons. And the setup of the board. So if our turn sequence, we have a development phase, main phase, as well as a draw phase. I suppose the draw phase is the one that you are drawing right out from the back. And the end game requirements and our FAQ. And then once again, very nice icon reference, although it's a little bit wordy, to be honest. Like, it's usually icon references are pretty short, but yeah. So very nice thick paper. So yeah, that's the rulebook. Okay, so yeah, this is the one. We have the 4 towers and solo expansion. So we do have solo expansion. I mean solo mode for this, but I'm not too sure if that's only limited to the Kickstarter edition. I think it is, but yeah. So very nice cloth here. Oh yeah, this is nice. I'll show you guys a close-up on this. So first, I think we shall open this 4 towers solo expansion. So yeah, it's like a shrink wrap over here. So let's take it out carefully. Okay, so I guess we have another board. And another rulebook. Okay, very nice. So this is our second rulebook. Let's take a look. So this is teaching us the setup for the 4 towers expansion. We have completing a tower room iconographies, and a solo play setup, which we do have, I guess, additional cards. Yeah, so this is the one that uses the Royal Guard board, which I suppose is the new one. I mean the one in the cling wrap. So yeah, cool. So okay, so we have a beginner and an advanced setup or variant. So yeah, it's also like, it's smaller than the main one, but yeah. Okay, interesting that they need such a long rulebook. So here we have the towers expansion. So this is, as you can see, one of 2, front and the back. So these are our back, and the cardboard quality is okay, average, like not too spectacular. To me, the best cardboard tokens is the one in Brass Birmingham. Those really, they are really solid, and the stiffness to it is as though you are trying to bend plastic. Of course, I didn't use so much strength, but then the quality is really good. I couldn't feel any give in the token. So those by far are the best one that I've seen. So this one is not very squishy. Let's try to punch it. So it punch pretty okay. The text are not too obvious as well, and yeah, I mean, this is stiff, but you can still feel a bit of a tiny give because it's still cardboard. Again, I'm not sure what does the Brass Birmingham use. If you guys know, do let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, so this is our tower expansion. Let's recover the Rod of Ruin. I think maybe it's some sort of like a like crest or something. So yeah, so we have all these. Let's try to put it back. Okay, so yeah, very nice. And let's put this one here. And next we have some more of the tower tokens, and then this, which I'm not sure, are they kind of like objectives, I think. And we have like 5 blank ones. Again, I'm not too sure why game developers do this. I mean, for this, I suppose we can always think of 5 more to put it so that it's filled and it's not wasting any cardboard. Otherwise, this is really just going to go to waste. So yeah, this is let's punch one. I guess don't need to. So yeah, just gonna give you guys a close up of what they're saying. So this is pretty big already. Yeah. So this is kind of like end game objective kind of thing, or ongoing one. Not too sure. But yeah, that's the different tokens. So here we have the, suppose this is a Royal Guard board, I think. So again, these are like can't really catch the light because it's not too reflective. Let me see. I can show you guys. So you can hear it's really, so yeah, it's a really linen finish kind of surface, and it's okay. Of course, there'll be some flecks, but it's done really nicely around the corners. Not sure if you can see them. Yeah, and then we have like a black canvas tape all around it, which is really nice. It's not coming off. So yeah, so this is, I suppose, like a kind of a stat guide or something. Yeah, so that's the board. So this is also from the expansion. So now we are on to the base game. So let's see, I think we have some, so this is the main board, I guess. So this is the kind of folding that they use. So you can see like the cardboard is exposed, and then yeah, it folds like this. So there are some that they actually covered the middle with the sort of the printing as well. I think those are a bit more durable, and I would actually prefer those. So the back is the same as the one here. So yeah, again, the quality is nice, nicely wrapped around the edges. So this we have some sort of score tracker, and the place to put the bad guys, I think the monsters. I think maybe it's called the Dark Council or something. So yeah, that's the board. So it's a foldable one. And then let's take a look at this later. It's blocking. Okay, so yeah, so we have the player boards. So once again, same thing on the back. Yeah, it's thin, but then it's stiff, so it's okay. So yeah, this is the player board, and we can see that we have a different classes of heroes, and our most simple one, which is the peasants. And then these are tavern, and these are lodging. So once you use them, they actually get moved over here to the lodging, so that considered, I think, is your discard pile. Yeah. So very nice. The artwork is very cartoonish. So you can see here. So over here is where you actually upgrade your different heroes into better ones. So this is for one of the players. It's color coded. So this is the blue player, and this is for the green player. So you can see from the color, as well as the wording is different. So this is Sir Douglas, and this is the Lumber Inn. Not sure if they are written here. Oh, so these are just Meeples and Monsters, and these are really nice. Okay, so these are the player boards. These are just kind of like stacked here. So this is the red player, Meeples and Monsters. So other than this, the rest of it is the same. Yeah, and yeah, I think this kind of striking, like the wording and the font used here. Yeah, it doesn't really blend in too well. Okay, so that's that, and there's the purple player, and there's the elder flower. Yeah, so I suppose, yeah, all of this is the same. Yeah, just the wording is different and the color is different. Okay, so let's get down to one more token. So this is miscellaneous, one front. So this is our first player marker, and yeah. So this seems a bit thicker than this. Yeah, this is just a tiny bit thicker. So this is the one at the bottom. So not sure if you can tell. I'm guessing just a tiny bit thicker. Separate it a little bit. Yeah, just a bit thicker, I feel. Oh no, actually it looks the same. Yeah. So it's the same, but it feels thicker. Okay, so here we have the different tokens. Not too sure what these. Yeah, the black behind. We have some of these eggs, pine cone, tree, flower, and this I think is for the different players. Yeah, so it's matching to all the different colors. So it is the maple and mustard, the elderflower. Yeah, that's the inn. Okay, nice. So this one actually has lots of edges, but it still punches okay. You can see there's lots of different edges, but it's a bit misprinted. A bit towards the right. Yep. So the printing here is a bit towards the left. Yep. Okay, so that's our first player marker. And let's get to see the bags. So the bags are all the same in terms of wording. Yeah, so these are not your like regular tin bags. These are really thick. So the inside is like this. Yeah, so it's felt. It's kind of a felt material. We can hear it. Yeah, to me it's just really thick. We can hear it. Yeah, so it's nice. Yeah, I think it's one of the better quality bags that I've seen in games that require bags. It's usually those kind of, the kind of silk kind of material, and it's usually quite thin. It's like if I were to use strength to pull, it would actually like just rip open. But then this is good quality. Yeah, so you see I'm using quite a bit of strength here, but it's still not going to have. It's still nice and in one piece. Yeah, so we have purple, red, green, and blue, and it has this nice stitching of this the game title here. So that's very nice, and it's a drawstring bag, if you can't tell. Yeah, so the green one has green insides, and the red one has red insides, blue one has blue, somehow the purple one has black insides. Okay, so that's for the bags, and let's move on to the main board. So it's a quad fold board. Okay, so let's put it the right way. Again, the back is just the normal black canvas sticker kind of thing. So this is our main board. So these colors do not represent the different players. So it's just a area for the different color represents a different area. So we have our cathedral, the university, castle, and villages. And this is where the monsters will actually spawn, and that's where we try to fight it off. And we can use all these things. I think it's like 2 meeples. White color I suppose is peasant. I'm not sure if it just means like any meeple, but anyway, 2 meeples to build, or we can have 1 meeple to do this and build. Yep. So I'm not too sure how the turn sequence works, whether like everybody puts, then at the end of the round everybody takes back, or yeah, but I remember it's like 1 player by 1 player. So if it's my turn, I'll put it down and then I'll take it back, which is a bit weird because then there's no like the element of snatching spots. So yeah, but again, I'm not too sure of that. Haven't really read into the rules yet. But yeah, this interesting. Again, the art here is just your standard, not standard, but like pretty cartoonish kind of artwork, and there's like a mini meeple here in the middle at the top of the fountain. So yeah, that's pretty cute. Yep, so very nice. I think it's simple and it does the trick, so that's always a good thing. So that's our main board, and we have one here which is punched. So these are our houses. This is the one that we put. Oh. So yeah, at least we put it here. So this is probably where it goes. Yeah, I think there's like one stack here, and then when we reach here, or when we try to build, then we will like add on new stuff. So again, it's not really the size. We can see it. Yeah, like this box here, it doesn't really contain the tiles. So, but I think it goes here if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So it's a bit, the tile is the token is a bit taller than the drawing here. Not sure if it's a mistake or we're just supposed to kind of put it, and like it's a bit longer as well. Yeah, I could see the border here and here, but not at the top and the bottom. Oops. Yep. So okay, that's a bit weird. Yeah, but the top one fits fine. Not sure if you guys can see it, but if I try to align it, so yeah, you can see the top and bottom, and this you can see the sides. Yeah, so it's a bit wider, but it's shorter on the top and bottom, but then this is pretty much a square, so that's weird. Okay, and the drawing seems a bit, if you take a closer look at it, the line here over here is way thicker than the line here, so it looks like a kind of a drawing error or something. Yeah, so that's weird, but okay. Let's see if it's the same. So this side looks a bit better, so maybe let's try here. Yeah, so this one fits, at least this one fits into the box here, which is, yeah, better. So okay, but I suppose they go here. Yeah, there's not really too much other places for it to go. So these are the different buildings that you can build. So this is the Mage Academy, as well as the branch and root in. So I'm not too sure if they have like I don't think they have like a certain spots that they can only go to, but yeah. So you have a few that fall out, and some over here, all the different ones. Actually, yeah, the amount of building is quite limited. Yeah, size probably within 2 or 3 places you should mostly see most of the different buildings. Okay, so yeah, the meeples are screen printed, and we have a nice insert here. It looks a bit white inside, like over here. I guess that should be just a reflection. Yeah. So these are your normal standard inserts. So let's take a look at these first. So these are our special meeples. So yeah, let's take one of each color out. Okay, so we have all the different meeples here. Let's put them on with their printed side up. So yeah, so actually these are very nice. Like the printing quality is good. So You can see the reflection. It's nice, and then the artwork really depicts like what it's supposed to be. Yeah, for example, these two. I think the left side one is not too sure what is it. But I think the yellow one is like a mage or something. And this here we have the, so this is the peasant. So that's your most normal one. And we have our black color knight, I guess, or paladin. So it's your, I suppose it's the regular meeple size. Yeah. And we have a red color. So it kind of looks like it's a sticker. So I'm not sure you can see the leg over here. Like there's a bit of white color sticking out. Yeah, not sure you can see it. Like the printing is sticking out a bit. Yeah. So, and then we have our purple one. So you have our armored looking guy. And this is our orange, I guess, meeple. Yep. So only the grey ones has no sticker. So yeah, in this game we actually start out with I believe 7 peasants and 3 freeloader. Not sure, grey meeples. Yeah, so this actually doesn't do anything. So if you draw them, it's as good as not drawing anything. So yeah, I think it's called freeloader, if I'm not wrong. And then we have the dragon meeple, which is quite cute. Not sure of its functions, and it's pretty thick. Yep. So this goes here. So these 3 are our more powerful meeples. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing these inserts here are for the different tiles. Yeah, because they do fit nicely. Yeah, and it's also interesting that they use meeples as a back builder, since yeah, they all have the same shape. Okay, so on to the cards, which again I'll zoom in for you guys. Okay, so we have 2 stacks. So you can see it's slightly different over here. Okay, so I guess let's start off with this one. So let's find the pool tab. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So, okay, for the card it's a super glossy kind of finishing. No linen finish, and the cardstock is a little bit on the thin side. Yeah, so not too sure if you can tell, but yeah, it's thin and it's not very stiff. So yeah, so I guess it's okay as long as you sleeve it. So yeah, so we have a few different bags here. So these are the same ones, which I'll go through later. So over here we have, this should be like kind of like the objective. So yeah, scrolls are like the universal symbol for objectives. So yeah, here we have, yeah, so the objectives will have 5 yellow meeples, and that's a Master of Supremacy. So you get this and this, not too sure what are these two. So this having 5 reds, 3 blacks, 5 blues. So these are all about having the different meeples, and this having the most something in your defeated pile. I suppose it's monsters. The monster that spawns at the side of the board. So there's a Bane of Worldly Terrors. So again, not going to go through each of it in detail, but you can always pause and have a look. So that's one of the having meeples. We have a monster with 2 blacks, red, yellow and a red. Cool. Yeah, so I suppose 2 is like something like a point or something. So, and this is like the extra benefits, I believe. Like if we complete this, we likely will get a black color ones. So yeah, these are all we have. I just realized this is like a flag. So I suppose this is an end game one. So this is like an instant because you kind of get something in return. So this, I believe, ongoing. Yeah, it has no benefits, but it has this thing. +1 damage, I guess, to maybe these kind of monsters. So yeah. Draw phase, yeah, so I suppose I'm guessing this is ongoing ones. Yeah, draw phase, 2 yellow in our tavern, +1 damage against level 3 and level 4 monsters. So yeah, back to the lightning. It's arranged in a very weird way. Yeah, I really can't, I'm not a very big fan of like shiny cards. I think they make them feel less like a lower quality, although they are not. Yeah, they are clearly okay or good quality, but just the shine of it just kind of makes it feel like lower quality. So that's what. Have 4 or more level 3 or higher hero cards. Defeat monsters. So okay, this is lightning, but you don't get any benefits actually. Okay. So that's our end game. Worth 1 for each of these skull in your defeated pile. So I suppose this is not just monsters, but maybe a type of monster. So more end games. So yeah, me guessing these points, but I'm not too sure what's the -1 for. So yeah, that's the last one. And let's open this and go through this card. Okay, this one is easy. Okay. Right, so let's take out these. I'm supposed these are the monsters. So let's maybe combine them. Maybe this way. So we do have quite a bit of monsters. I think we have quite a bit of variety on the cards side, but then not on the actual buildings. So yeah, I think it would be nice if you can see some more variety on the buildings. Okay, so here we have. So this is a skeleton. I suppose it's 1 point, and it spawns at this area. Yep, and then it's this type of monster. 2 health, I'm guessing. So it's a blue thing here, which I'm not too sure what is it. Yeah, all of it is blue. I guess it's just some sort of design. So here we can get 2 quests and discard 1. So again, if I could tell like kind of what the card is saying without going through the rulebook, I think it's pretty intuitive. So that's a plus for Meeples and Monsters. So yeah, I'm guessing this is where you spawn it. So maybe you have to like kind of separate this. Oh, actually you don't. Yeah, so I think you just draw from the top pile and then like kind of see where it goes. So you have suppose 4 different skeletons. Yep. And we have a termite. So this is this type, claw type. Not too sure what is this blue thing doing here. But here, this one we get a blue meeple. So again, 1 for each tower. Then we have the hand type. I suppose it's human. We have the bandit. So again, not too much variation. Also the background is different depending on the spawn place. Yep. So here we have a slightly darker one. Oh yeah, so I guess this does do something. Yeah, so now we have a purple and a blue. So yeah, so now these are more varied. So that's the 3Bs. I suppose these are rewards that you get to discard a quest. So yeah, So it's weird that only this is like in a meeple form, but this is not. And yeah, so the background still carries through. And you have like 6 health here. So you have a 3 beast, which we also have here. So you have a gold, which we don't have, a nightshade, zombie, nothing, no rewards, but it's 4 points. And another nightshade, another zombie. So yeah, they're kind of distributed in a weird way. Like the 2 nightshades from different place, but the 2 zombies from like a yellow and a red, a yellow and a blue. So these are yellow and a white. So these are a band of goblins, Greenwood Bandit. So yeah, there's also 3 colors. Yeah, so not too sure how they actually like kind of distribute the monsters. Yeah, so you have a Mad Carpenter. So we're gonna go to the next level. So we have one more red here. So this is 9 health, 10 health. So they are getting way powerful. So you have the giant beaver, which was pretty cute at the side of the box, and the dragon. So it's weird that only this one has the meeple. So yeah, not too sure what is that for. So you have the varnished mummy, gelatinous cube. Okay, so I'm guessing like because everything is wooden. Yeah, so like this meeple is supposed to be wooden, so the cube has also become wooden. So that's a nice touch. So you have a Nightmare Rider, cool. So here we have the black cards. So these are, I think, that like sort of the bosses. So we have the Sauron, Dark Overlord. This is the Dark Overlord, I guess. So 1 point if no blue is assigned, so you have a double. Also, this is not red, this is like a very bright pink. So there's a red. So you have blue, purple, pink, and red. So you have 12 health. And a Sakula. And you have a Balsa Doom. So these are the most powerful ones. There's a 9 health. Yep. So the rest have 12, but this has 9. So I guess it's simpler to defeat. Less points and no bonuses. So this is the Dark Council cards. So are they the same? Yep, they look like they are the same. Yeah. So these are all the monster cards. They do have the same back. Yeah, these 3. Okay. So let's take a look at the last pile, which is our monster cards. I mean the hero cards. So they're all double-sided. So let's take a look at maybe this one. So we have our yellow one, which is the mages. We have level 2. So these are all level 2, and the one behind is level 3. And the one on the player board is actually the level 1. So here we have, so I suppose it does 1 damage, and move all yellow from your tavern to your lodgings. Okay. Or to add to gain a crest. Okay, so they are actually all the same. Yeah, so it's just 1 for each player. Okay. So this is the, yeah, so they are all the same ones, and the art is also the same. Yeah, so I think I would like to see like different art since they are level 2 and level 3. So I suppose they should look different and look more powerful. So yeah, this is move all yellow meeples from your tavern to lodging to get 2 quests and discard 1. Yeah, so that's the extra effect. So once again we have Cleric, which is all the same. Yeah, and same art as well. So a little bit disappointing here that the level 2 and 3 have the same art, but okay. So this is during the development phase. If you have any red and 1 or more grey in your tavern, you can upgrade 1 of your random meeples. Yeah, I'm just like guessing. So this you can upgrade 2. And we have our knight here. So this is 2 damage, so more than the mage and the cleric. So we have if you have 1 or more black in your tavern, you can do the same upgrade. And then so once again, same art, same power. So this, you have 1 or more in your tavern, upgrade. Okay, so no change in ability, but a bump in damage. So next we have the warrior. Okay, the warrior I think is just a very basic one, so it does nothing special, just 2 damage. So if you upgrade to level 3, so it actually has, the first time each turn you assign a blue to a monster. You may also assign a white from your lodging to the same monster. Okay, didn't know that peasants could fight, but okay. So next we have the more powerful ones, which sadly same art. So yeah, this is a shaman. So you may choose a basic unit type. I suppose the basic unit types are the ones that we just covered. So the four of them which are on the player board. So this counts as both a shaman and that basic unit type when assigned to a location or monster. Oh, so that's the level 3 ones. Oh, they're all level 3? Oh no. Wait. Yeah. Oh, they're all level 3. Okay. So, yeah, no difference at all. Level 3 shaman. Level 3. Okay. That's a bit weird. So I guess shaman only has 1 level. Yeah, and it's the same on both sides. So, yeah. Okay, now we have our ranger. So these are our level 2. And okay, ranger is also a single level. Yeah, so I suppose you can't, once you upgrade to them, then like that's it. You can't really like increase the level anymore. So these are our monsters. The ranger is assigned to our worth +1 points. Okay, so that's the same over here. And lastly, we have our paladin. So that's a level 1, 2 damage, +1 damage for each level of monster the paladin is assigned to. Oh, okay. So if the monster is level 2, I guess it's 4 damage in total. And the paladin is also not upgradable. In fact, they are level 1, which is weird. But okay, they do 2 damage. Okay, interesting. So I suppose you can't really fight the monsters with just 1 meeple. You have to like kind of grab quite a few meeples together. So yeah, I suppose I've gone through everything. So let's go on to the sleeve test. So I suppose the cards will go here. And this looks like the standard kind of size. So let me take my sleeves. Okay, so we have our 63.5 by 88 millimeters. So yeah, this is a very popular size, I realize. So yeah, the sleeves are just a tiny bit taller compared to the rest of the sides, but yeah, otherwise I think this is the best fit. Yeah, so again, once again, 63.5 by 88. So if we put just a single card, there's quite a bit of room or wiggle space, and there's like 3 piles. So I'm just guessing it's like 1 pile for the hero cards, the monster cards, and the objective or the quest cards. So yeah, and it's not too thick. So like I think the thickest one is here. I mean like the most cards. So I suppose we can, yeah, there's like lots of room. Yeah, so there's from here to here. So if I have to put a card here, there's like, yeah, this much space. So I suppose you could always fit everything in terms of the height. Yeah, otherwise you could just like kind of share the spots, which is not too big of a deal. So the most important thing is whether you can fit sleeve, which I suppose they can. Yeah, and it still has a bit of wiggle, which is very good. So yeah, this is very nice. So you can sleeve all your cards without any worry. Yeah. So the only weird thing is that the tiles here, they are like kind of poking out a bit. Yeah, but I suppose that's what this is for. And maybe like the shorter components can put here. Yeah. So yeah, if not otherwise, that's it for this unboxing. If you guys like what you've seen here, do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, as it will really help me out a lot. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Meeples and Monsters, and what other interesting game has AEG put out so far. So once again, this is Meeples and Monsters. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.